Good morning, everyone logging on there. And we're live streaming here. Okay, beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to your next happy hypno hour. Hypno happy hour. I said that again backwards. We're going to just say it's Triple H. Hello, everyone, as you're logging in, as you're coming on in. Let me know you're here. Say hi. Get a comment. How are you? Where are you streaming in from? Let me know that you're here. Hello, hello, as everyone's coming on. Good morning. Good morning. So as you see in the title, this is Overcome Procrastination. Who has problems with procrastinating? Let's be open and honest with one another right now. Who is suffering from the program of procrastination? That one, I think, infiltrates like so many different parts of so many different people, right? It's like that little sneaky bugger comes in so many different ways. And if you're over it, if you're like, I want to have a different way of being, I want to be able to just know that when I decide to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, who wants to be able to just do it, right? Because a lot of the time, it's not even about, or it's not even just about doing things last minute, right? Sometimes the procrastination habit is so deep that we procrastinate. So it's like we never even get to it. We never even get to it, right? Like, who knows? Give a yes, me. I know what that's like. Like, just give me a raise of a hand. Like, I know, it gets me every single time. Procrastination is a sneaky one, because if you've noticed, some things you procrastinate on and some things you don't. Have you ever wondered why? Yeah, I'm seeing some yes. Like, hey, as you're coming on in. Some things, it's like I make a decision, I decide I'm going to do it, and I get it done, right? I get it done. I make a plan. I follow that plan. I follow it through until I crush it, like some things. But then if you look, and some other areas, it's like no matter how hard you rev yourself up, motivate yourself, like this is such a good thing. I want to do it. It's so important to my life, to my goals. Like, yes, I'll make the blueprint. I'll plan it out. I'll put it on my board. And it's like, I just can't do it. Things just keep happening. I just keep getting stopped by something. I just don't do it at all. Or I wait till the very last minute and I'm stressed out and I'm overwhelmed and I'm up till 3 a.m. trying to get the darn thing done. I'm turning it in last second, right? Like, it makes you want to scratch your head. Like, what is that all about? If you're over that, if you're ready to be done with it, like, gosh, that's such a pattern in me that I want to start alleviating, releasing from my being. Right? I want to be able to start just whatever it is I want to do, whether it's a professional goal, a personal goal, just a passion goal. Like, I want to just be able to make that decision and follow through and get it done, as long as it takes me. Like, I just want to be able to be that committed, right? Yes, like that committed to what it is that I want to do or I get to do in my life. Right. Oh, that sounds so good, right? You have a taste of it because sometimes some things are just so aligned in your being that they just get done, right? There's no excuses come in. There's no like roadblocks come in, no curveballs come in. You're like, this is just so smooth. Some things I am just so consistent at. I want to be like that more. All right. So you're in the right place if you want to be like that more. Now, some of you may be saying right now, like, Derika, why does that even happen? Right. And you know that when you come on here, you're coming on here for transformation. You're coming in here to shift your mindset so that way you can embody that higher, greater, bigger, better part of who you are, right? Transforming different habits, different ways of being inside of yourself. That all lies in the mind, right? So you're like, okay, shift my mindset. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Why does procrastination even happen in my life? And sometimes why do I even like stress so much about it? Right? Like, oh, there's just that like that spiral onto procrastination that sucks, right? All the stress and overwhelm, the stuckness, the stagnant energy that comes with it. It's like, like it's just not just procrastinating, right? There's a gamut onto that. Like, why is that happening to me? So there's nothing wrong with you, my friend. There's nothing wrong with you at all. None of us. We all can understand the word procrastination, right? But how's that activate inside of our being? It's because it's triggered. It's a side effect of programs that we do not want anymore. These programs are like fear of failure, fear of success, even programs of just habit of procrastinating. Right? Remember programs. I'm gonna back it up just a bit. You have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. All right. The conscious mind is everything that you are aware of right in this moment. Like I'm sitting here, I'm in this hypno happy hour with Derika. I'm learning about procrastination. It's all of the things that you are conscious of. Go left, go right. I have this appointment. You get it, right? And you have a subconscious mind. Now, this is the big bad boy. All right. This is where those programs, those patterns, the habits, the beliefs, the past experiences, all of that lies in the big one. That is responsible for 95% of your mental potential, of your creation, of your change, and how you operate in the world. 95% of that lies within the subconscious mind. Huge, right? That's massive. Like that should give you goosebumps. This is why I always pair and subconscious the audio work with every single hypno coaching, because we're coaching here on the 5%, which is powerful. And I'm going to give you some really great techniques that you can implement into your life right now on the conscious, that if you do implement, will make massive change in your life, can make the world of the difference, right? So we'll talk about that. But we're talking transformation. So definitely get the audio that's paired with this hypno coaching, because that is the 95% of the work, my friend. 95% of the work. So right now, why do you procrastinate? Is because you have active programs in your subconscious mind of just, getting the studies or the test or something that you have to get done. You have programs running that I'm going to put it off into the last minute. Right? You have an active program in your mind that, oh my goodness, the last time that I went for that thing, that interview, or try to do that project, or went to try to do this webinar, or went to try to have this successful relationship or whatever, it failed. It bonked so hard, right? You're like, the subconscious stored all of that. Stores all of that. And it's just recording data to help protect you and help you make sense of reality. And so now when you go back to, like, you make a new goal, your mind is searching for what happened last time. What happened last time, right? And so a fear will come up, a stop program will come up and say, I think you should do something else. There might be something else better. I think you should wait on that. Maybe you should do that just last minute. Maybe you should reconsider. It's probably not that important, right? You have all these ideas, right? They sound so good. It sounds so logical. Those programs come up. And so it'll stop us. It'll stop us. It'll stop us. Maybe you should just go have fun. Go take a vacation. Do it when you come back, right? There's all these things it says, and it sounds so juicy, right? Or scary or whatever, but it sounds good enough to stop you. Right? Who knows what I'm talking about? Who has heard these programs, right? These ideas, these thoughts come to you every time you go to accomplish something new. It's like, I call them programs, but I like to refer to them as Goliath a lot of the time. Goliath comes in, right? And then you, David, you're up for the battle a lot. right? Go for this meeting, go accomplish this, go on that date, go build this, start this new thing. Right? All these wonderful goals you have, get past that test, right? Read this book. It could be anything. And then Goliath will appear. So I want to conquer Goliath today. How about you? Do you want to conquer Goliath? So that's why we procrastinate. I kind of got on a tangent. I do that sometimes. Hey, I love seeing everyone joining. Oh, so much love to you all. So much love. So that's why it happens. You have active programs. And what do we need to do? We have to conquer Goliath. We have to release these active programs in our mind, in the subconscious mind. I do that by way of hypnosis. All right. If we have time today, I'll do a quick guided hypnosis on how to access the subconscious mind, to give that intention to start deactivating those programs. All right. But you have to be aware of your programs. This takes a moment of sitting with self and becoming conscious of, what does my Goliath sound like? What does my procrastinating program sound like? What is it for me? Because it's slightly different for everyone. Okay, slightly different. There's a lot of the same, but we usually have our own language around it. All right. And I said a lot of those examples here today. So just sort of take note on what usually stops you from getting the thing done. What is that voice usually saying to you? All right. That's the program. I want you to be, write that down. Write those down as you can, as you're going through your day, or you're here thinking about it with me. It's so simple yet profound. If you just can become aware of your programs that causes you to procrastinate. I mean, you've got gold. You have gold at your fingertips if you are conscious to what it is. This is not a bad thing, my friends. It's not at all. Don't run, don't suppress this, don't hide from it, but face it, face Goliath. What does your programs tell you that make you procrastinate? I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough resources, I'm gonna fail. Ugh, what does it say? All of those? I've said all of those. I've had all of those, hun. So just know it's normal. It just comes from past experiences. Yeah. It just comes from past experiences. Yes, yes. So write them down is what I'm saying. Write them down, because you can have these at your fingertips. When you go to do your hypnosis, when we do our breath work, our intentional work, you can release those energies, those neural pathways, deactivate them from your mind. All right. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So that's the recipe. That's the recipe. You know why it's happening. And now you know you have to conquer them. Okay. So if we have time, we're going to get into that exercise and actually experience that hypnosis. All right. But I do still recommend that you go and download the Overcome Procrastination hypnotherapy audio with me. Okay. It's at 50% off right now. It's a cup of coffee. You use the code OVERCOME and boom, you can have it at your fingertips in your pocket, and you can listen to it anytime, anywhere. It's powerful. Remember, 95% of your mental potential, all of your change comes from the subconscious. All right. So get it. So what are some things that I can do on a conscious level, Derika? Is that what you're asking? There's two things I want to talk about today, because this is going to sound like, I don't want to start getting into too much training or it'd be boring. I don't want you to start yawning on me, because this is more of a serious kind of topic. All right. I'm going to keep it fun and light. I want to engage you. I want you to have fun in your transformation. But no, when we're talking about structure and organizing and prioritizing, sometimes that's not so attractive, right? But here's the first thing that I've done is that I got myself a really good planner. Now, some of you are saying, I have too many planners. I have a planner already. It doesn't work for me. Stick with me. I got myself a really good planner, one with intention, one that really resonated with me. one that worked with me. All right. I'll show you. Hold on. Because it's like my Bible. All right. I take this bad boy everywhere with me. All right. So depending on like something that you religiously use or have all around, like think of it like that. All right. I use something called Priority Manager, but you don't ever have to go this big. You don't have to use this one. There's so many beautiful ones out there. I like one. I remember we're talking about overcoming procrastination. You want to be on fire? You want to get things done fast and fun? You got to believe structure is sexy. I don't know how else to tell you. You have to affirm that structure is sexy. You have to embody that. All right. You have to embody that. One part of that is getting yourself somewhat organized. All right. Some of you analyzers love it. Most of us do not. We have to fall in love with it. All right. So I got me one that has a zipper. It's leather. I can throw this thing everywhere. It fits in every mommy bag I have. This holds my life. One place. One place. All of you who love to have all those pretty agendas and journals everywhere. That's more stressful. Get yourself one that can hold all of that in there. All right. First tip one is that you must get a working agenda. All right. Now, and embody that structure is so attractive. I tell you what, if you want to build anything in your life, I'm going to go on a little ramble real quick. You want to build anything in your life, a better relationship, a better body, better health, better business, vacations, family, finances. You want to build something in your life. You have to have a blueprint. You have to have a structure. Without that, my friends, you're not going to grow anything. You will not grow anything without prioritizing and getting over that procrastination with your plan. It won't happen. You know why? Because you have more than 80,000 thoughts per day. You have more than 80,000 thoughts per day. And a lot of them are just like frequent flyers. You don't even know what half of them are. Most of them, you don't even know what they are. They're distractions. They're just different things coming in from different sources all over, just distracting you and blocking you and stopping you, right? Taking you off course all the time. This is how the mind works. Just know that. So without a blueprint, that anything you're trying to build will not happen, because you need something to keep coming back to and referring to every time a little squirrel happens. All right. So just know that once I started implementing my procrastination with my audio, it rarely ever comes in now. Rarely ever comes in. And when it does, I know what I need to do. I get in the mind. All right. So this is just going to keep a lot of that stress and overwhelm, that spider web of stuff from procrastination, the stagnant energy, the depression that comes with procrastination, all of that becomes obsolete. It starts to go away when you get yourself a really good agenda. That's one. Not too hard, right? Just start believing structure is sexy and start little by little using this as your plan for how to do all those things you really want to do. Everything goes in here. Okay. Nothing off limit. Redesign your kitchen. Put it in here. Anything, everything goes in here. Your meal plan, your daily wellness plan, put it in here. That takes a plan. All right. Now, I'm going to end with one more thing on the conscious level. Something that I implemented that changed a lot for me was that I only now put 3 big priorities. Like I call them A's. Some people call them P1s, P2s, P3s, different. I've heard very many different things, but they're priorities. I call them A's. I have 3 A's that I'm going to get done in a day. 3. That's it. All of you workaholics, all you technicians and action people, you might be saying, Derika, that's not enough for me. I need to get way more done than that in a day. And I'm going to tell you, no, you do not. No, you do not. I'm a mother of 5. I own 2 companies. I have a really big life, a lot of events, a lot of things going on. And I do 3 things. There's 3 main things that I get done every single day. Now, imagine if you just accomplished 3 things a day. That's like 15 things in a week. You're trying to tell me that's not enough? That is enough. You're going to be way better off doing that, right? Getting those done. So what does that mean? What are the 3 big things that you can look forward to? And I know you're like, oh, I have a problem with procrastination, Derika. That to-do list is going to stress me out. I don't know. No. Just pick 3 things a day. The other, when those are done, you can roll over and you can play and you can have fun and you can delegate and you can procrastinate. It's okay. You're just creating small habits at a time, baby steps. So 3 things a day. These are things that are agreements, like deadlines. You said you're going to do something. These are things you can't roll over to tomorrow. I feel the energy. There's a shift in energy right now. And that's okay. That's okay. But these are seeds that are being sown. So just know you put 3 things in. Let's like go to that appointment, get on that live. Right? There's things I just cannot not do today, right? Then for you too, go pick up your kids and fulfill that project or whatever that thing is. There's 3 major things that you can put up there. When you start doing this, my friend, why am I telling you to do this? Because you're a creature of habit. When you start doing this, the momentum that's going to come as you're like crushing at least 3 things a day, your brain remembers that. The subconscious is recording that and just knows, oh, when I put it down, when I make that plan, I do it. You're creating a new pattern, a new automation inside your motherboard. Do you get what I'm saying? Inside your mind. It could be 3 tiny things. Start there. Take a shower. 1 thing, take a shower. It doesn't matter what the activity is. Do you hear what I'm saying? Once you put it down and your brain acknowledges, I do it. When I say I'm going to do it, you're rewriting your character. You're rewriting your identity. That sounds good. So start baby steps. Start small. But I have 3 main things I do in the day. The other things, they're not so urgent. I'll get them done. I usually have more time. I'll get them done or I'll roll them over to the next day. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it really, really simple. All right, I want to make this easy. Does that sound doable? Can I get a heart? Can I get a wave? Hello, does that sound like, okay. Even though I know some of your programs are saying, Derika, I need to do way more. You didn't see my to-do list, Derika. I know things that you're saying right now. But there really shouldn't be more than 3 big things that you're doing in a day. Otherwise, you're not living, you're not having fun, you're not having room for balance. It probably really isn't that important. You just told yourself it is. Right? I'm not talking about like brush your teeth and eat food. That's not agenda stuff. You're going to eat 3 times a day anyway. That's not the stuff I'm talking about. I'm talking about those 3 things you're like, I got to crush. I've got to accomplish. Okay. I got to make that appointment. I got to design that thing. I have to call that person. I have to schedule that meeting. I have to get the meeting done. Right. I have to do something. If you're a painter, I have to paint that picture, send it out today. Like someone's waiting for it. Right. Those are things that you have to get done today. Everything else, I promise you have room to fluctuate. I want you to open up here. Probably everything else is not even aligned with your vision in the first place. They're just habits of yours. Can you change them? Can you change them? Start redesigning, rethinking. Okay, this is a big one for us. It's a big one. And I'm here to remind you all the time, you got this. So these are some little things that you can do on the conscious level, but subconsciously get in the overcome procrastination hypnosis, because you have Goliaths. You have big boys in there that are legit are trying to stop you from getting things done in your life or getting them done on time. They're habits in your mindset that are operating a life that you do not want. So just make it easy, and get rid of those. Here's what I want to do in the last couple minutes here. Let's do 5 minutes of a deep breathing. Let's slip down into the hypnotic state, which is a state of relaxation. Begin releasing some of those hard programs in our life that are stopping us from getting things done. And then begin to breathe in that consistency, that determination, that fire, that motivation, that internal inspiration. Yeah? All right. Close your eyes. Take a moment and just be here with me. Be here in this moment, hearing my voice. Take a deep breath in. Remember, let's just get to the top of things. Let's begin this work. As you're breathing in, knowing you are rewriting yourself, you are changing your history, you are changing the new chapter in your book in this moment. You are sinking down into your state of relaxation. Just relax, and as you're relaxing, your shoulders drop, your body becomes more comfortable, more soft. Every fiber, every muscle in your body becomes more loose, relaxed. This is your moment to finally let go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just breathe in this moment. There's nothing you need to do. Nowhere you need to be in this moment. Right here, changing your future. As you breathe, you become more relaxed. As you think about your powerful breath entering your lungs and letting go. Your thoughts begin to slow down. You settle into your zone of comfort. Your brain waves begin to slow down. As you set your intention, think about that one belief, that one thought that seems to always come in when you go to accomplish a goal. When you set out to do something, there's this block, there's this program. What is it? What does it sound like? I don't have enough time. What does it sound like? Just one. Good. You've got it. It's already come to your mind. I want you to imagine that that program is sitting in your hand. The words of whatever just came to your mind. There's not enough time in the day. Which one tends to always stop you from accomplishing some desire, some goal that you have. What thought, what program, put it right here in your hand. It could be words, it could be a picture. Put that in your hand. Got it? I want you to close your eyes if you've opened them. And just imagine that in your hand. This is just an energy. This is just a neural pathway that fires off in your mind, something very old, something that is no longer your truth, isn't yours to hold on to. I want you to begin to close your hand. And as you close your hand, that program gets smaller, smaller. You're crushing it, you're crushing it, you're crushing that program. That energy is dissipating, dissolving, turning into a fine dust in your hand. And I want you to squeeze your hand so tight, tighter than you've ever squeezed your hand. Squeeze your hand so tight with that program inside your hand, that belief you no longer want in your life, distracting or stopping or blocking you. And as you squeeze your hand and you think you've squeezed it as tight as you can, I want you to squeeze it even tighter. I want you to take your hand, put it out to the side, down to the side of you. And I want you to slowly, slowly begin to open your hand. Very slow, the slower the better. And as you're opening your hand, any little remaining particles, dust now of that energy, just drops very effortlessly out of your hand. Open your hand till it's flat, it's open. And all of that, maybe you can move your fingers and let that dust completely clear from your hand. Breathe in and repeat, I am committed. I am determined. I complete what I start. I am self-motivated. Take another deep breath as you breathe this new energy into your body. Allowing this frequency, this new belief to awaken in your mindset. Replacing the old. Reprogramming. Another deep breath, and I want you to slowly begin to open your eyes, coming all the way back up. As you're opening your eyes, just sit with it here, be with this. Enjoy this moment as you're adjusting to your new way of being. Now, my friends, this is just the beginning of the beginning. This was a tester. This was a sample of the real deeper hypnotherapy work that you can get in the audio to release more of those programs, okay? And reawaken you more to just getting things done, all right? Overcome procrastination. This has been such a lovely Hypno Happy Hour. I'm so thankful and proud and honored of everyone that stayed tuned. I wait a little longer than I usually would, but this was necessary and you got this. All right, you're courageous. Keep going. Notice your Goliath. Get rid of them and keep going. All right. So much love of getting things done. And I will see you next week. All right. Take care.